Hey, what's up, Big Brother fans? I am back with another review. This time it's for episode 2 of Celebrity Big Brother. This is a fun season. It is going to be a very condensed version of the Big Brother that we know and love for years and years that takes place all summer long. But I'll take what I can get, you know? Beggars can't be choosers. So, last night as I was watching it, I kind of made notes on the entire episode, and I'm kind of just going to go over it and kind of give my opinion as I see fit as I go along. That's basically what this video is, so if you're not into that, then you can save time and just kind of exit out. But if you're into that, hey, this is the video hopefully for you. So we start with the montage of confessionals, them talking about the gift bag twist. They call it the recast, wherein Shannon was announced as head of household. She won, but they have a gift bag, and whoever wins this big recast option, this mystery bag, they get to upset the whole house on day 2, and become the new head of household. You could tell there's some animosity that they're trying to kind of manufacture, but it is what it is. They only have 2 weeks, so they got to make it, condensed drama. I'm cool with it. The girls' alliance confirmed that the guys need to go. They need to make sure that they have the 6-4 advantage or whatever, and it makes sense. Ross and Mark talk game. They're talking how the boys need to kind of, stick together because they are outnumbered. Ross in confessional says you have to suck up a lot to the HOH, and that's a lot of sucking. I was kind of surprised they were able to get away with that line. I think I kind of altered it just a little bit to keep it a little G-rated, but Ross, he's the personality. I mean, he really is the definition of a TV personality. Funny and likable. I'm a big fan of Ross. Omarosa, Marissa, and Shannon confirmed that they are in an all-girls alliance, and this could be the power alliance of the season, of the 2.5-week season. Woo woo! James is trying to get the guys to band together, hoping the recast will work in their favor for the guys because they are going to be outnumbered, and if this doesn't work in their behalf, it's going to be really, really bad. It's now time for the recast. But we won't know, even though they're picking the bags right now, randomly. We're not going to know until nomination ceremony who wins. We find out that the ousted head of household cannot be nominated, so it can't just be, like in previous seasons of with the immunity and other shows and power of veto. You can't just say, oh, you're gone. That makes sense, and that's fair. They have to go into diary and declare if they're going to go for the gift bag twist. There's some drama right here, and people are, oh, I'm not going to go, I'm going to go, that kind of thing, back and forth. Marissa and Shannon are worried. Marissa's willing to go, just for the, team girls. So they decide to have every girl go for it in case any or all of the guys go for it. That way they stand a better chance. It makes sense. That's algebra, right? James reveals him and Chuck are boys from way, way long ago. They're besties, and it's pretty funny how James is trying to get that bravado up, trying to be the cool guy. I like him for the fact that he doesn't like Omarosa, and he doesn't like whatever her name is, the Real Housewife, Brandy. I do not like her at all. But man, he comes off as kind of arrogant and kind of entitled. So yeah, he's borderline annoying. He doesn't like Omarosa. They declare that their names are the Celebrators. Chuck's like, ugh, but he agrees to it. Whatever, that's such a dumb name, the Celebrators. At least he's not Omarosa level. Mark and Shannon are talking. Mark is kissing some serious butt, smoochies. He says James and her are the biggest threats, and Shannon's like, what the hell? But thank you for letting me know that you potentially have a target right here on my back. So Mark Mark doesn't know how to gameplay. Mark's just a chill dude who's trying to be, congenial and popular. Shannon thinks that Ross could be their spy. He could be that split decision kind of deal where he could swing onto their side. He says in confessional it works for him. He just wants to win the game, and I don't blame him one bit. Good for you. James says, claims he is like whooping Meta and Chuck's butt at their workout, which it's funny because like it takes place in California, and they filmed this in California, and when they had that one edition of Big Brother in America. I mean, it's not freezing cold in California, is it? But they have their own condensed gym in a room. But it was just kind of interesting. But yeah, James, you're not on their level, bro. Chuck thinks the guys who went to stay should socialize more, and that's what Chuck's trying to do. Adriana actually puts like a avocado facial mask on Chuck. I don't think I was expecting to see that. The girls put fake nails on Meta, then Chuck, and the guys are trying to flip the house. They want to try and get the girls, some of the girls on their side. And it makes sense. Omarosa is kissing Shannon's butt. We get Omarosa's sob story where she reveals about like Trump being not what she thought he was, and I'm not going to get into politics, but yeah. Keisha cuts off her story, and that was pretty funny. In confessional, Keisha says she couldn't be more opposite on politics from Omarosa, and I like Keisha. She's a nice girl, and I tend to agree with her more politically wise. She brings up Cosby and tries to compare Cosby and Trump, and that ain't, no. Chuck talks sort of with Shannon, mildly about gameplay, but doesn't really. James visits Shannon and tries to figure out, but Shannon definitely ain't feeling the game he's trying to split, and I don't blame her. Meta tells Shannon to nominate him. He misses his life and his family, and he wants to give kisses all over his wife. Oh, yeah. Shannon in confessional says she's not going to send him home, but he doesn't know it, so she's going to kind of go back on her word. Omarosa and Ross talk about how hard she's had it. This is where the whole like crying sob sequence with Omarosa happens, and that was so lame. Sorry, I can't really have sympathy too much for her. Shannon, she's crying. Ross does feel bad for her. I feel for Ross for being a nice, decent person. She said she'd never vote again for Trump in a million years. The girls and Ross discuss nomination. Mark's going to be the pawn. Meta as he wants to go and backdoor James. At least that's the plan. Shannon talks to the guys. No one is planning on opening the gift bag. He doesn't want to wear a leotard. They're kind of like, you don't want to play the game just because you don't want to be in a leotard. What about you could win this freaking week? Shannon talks to all the guys. No one is planning on opening the gift bag. At least that's what they say. He doesn't want to. Chuck debates going and then finally decides after like a little debate, and Brandy teases that she would. Now Chuck and Ross and the girls all form a line, so they're going conveyor belt right after one of the other. Chuck said it was worth the risk to flip the numbers for his side. They randomly have drawn a chip. The orange chip is drawn and will be revealed at nomination. At nomination, Keisha is revealed as the orange chip bearer. She is recast as the new HOH, and the nominees are James and Chuck. This should be pretty interesting. I wonder if they're just they wanted some drama for this, and they're still gonna. I think what they're gonna do is probably tease, like, just so you know, you guys could have went out, but since Meta wants out, Meta's going. I think that's what's gonna happen, in my opinion. I think Meta's gonna talk to Keisha and make sure he gets backdoored, even though it's not really backdooring because he wants to. But she just wants to put them guys on a check. So yeah, it's a pretty cool season so far. I would love to know what you guys think. In my opinion, it's fun, and I appreciate that we get an extra Big Brother this year. I love it. Give me more Big Brother. Give me all the Big Brother. every 3 months, like in between Survivor. Like, why not have a Big Brother and have a Survivor, then a Big Brother and a Survivor? It just works. What do you guys think? Do you guys want more Big Brother? Do you wish this was like 2 months long or 1 month? Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe and share if you want. And let's talk Big Brother. Who are you rooting for?